Hi guys, I'm here to do a different kind of video. I haven't seen a video like this on YouTube. I searched and kind of to try and get some ideas and I didn't find any. So I thought it would be fun to make this video. As you can tell from the title, it is the 20 things I can't wait to do when I'm not pregnant anymore. After I had made my list, I was actually on the Bumps app and they have a post about this very same thing. So I thought that was kind of funny, and my list sort of matches up with theirs. I just want to take a moment before I start my list and say this video is meant to be funny. It's not meant to offend anybody. I have several people that have difficulty conceiving, have had difficulty conceiving, and continue to. So it's in no way meant to disrespect or discredit or devalue anyone's feelings on that subject. This is strictly just for fun. You know, I have my feelings about pregnancy, and just as people are entitled to feel one way about conception and being able to conceive, I'm able to feel this way. I'm entitled to feel this way about pregnancy. So again, I just thought it would be funny. I thought that maybe other people that have, I know people that are currently pregnant that are also experiencing these same, or thinking these same things. Maybe, you know, you thought it when you were pregnant and you just, again, it just makes you laugh. So that's all that this is here for. What are you doing? Your bandana, come here. Come here. Your bandana came undone. You gotta do it. Come here. Come here. Okay. It came undone. What is it? There we go. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Wanna come here? Be mom's friend? These are in no particular order. It's just the order that I thought of them, and so maybe they are in a particular order because I thought about a couple of things. I've thought about a couple of things several times during my pregnancy, but one of the first things I can't wait to do when I'm no longer pregnant is to eat a Subway sub. Girl, I have missed Subway subs so hard. You are told when you are pregnant, or it is some advice that's given, that you should not eat deli meat when you're pregnant unless it's heated to steaming a certain degree, I think 155 or something like that, because you can be susceptible to listeria and food poisoning and all that sort of stuff. I really struggled with this because I'm like Joey from Friends. My favorite food groups are pizza and sandwiches. So I had a really hard time with it. And I think I made my doctor chuckle because I don't know, 3 visits in, I was like, am I really supposed to stay away from deli meat? Like, how can I make this happen? And she said, boar's head was fine. And so if we have Publix down here in Florida. And she said, if you get a Publix, if you go and get a Publix sub and it's boar's head, that should be fine because they, you know, they're really particular about their cleanliness in the deli or whatever. I said, okay, that's all I need, girl. Thank you so much. So I celebrated with a Publix sub that evening. But I'm actually not the biggest fan of Publix subs. I mean, they're good, they're fine, but I prefer Subway. I don't know why. I prefer Subway's bread. I prefer like the stuff that can go on it. So anyway, I stayed away from Subway though because it's not freshly cut. And you never know if it's been sitting out too long or whatever. So I just avoided that during my pregnancy. I allowed myself Publix subs as well as Firehouse because they heat theirs to steaming, just normal, that's their normal process. And I also did have a few Jersey Mikes because I knew that it was being cut right then and there. But I can't wait to have a Subway sub. Oh my gosh. Another thing I cannot wait to do is to stop dropping things. I drop so much stuff, and I'm gonna blame it on my hands because they are so like numb, and I mean, I can feel them, like I can feel when I do that, but for whatever reason the tips are just so like tingly and numb almost all, no, actually all the time, that I pick up stuff and I constantly drop it. And I think clumsiness is just part of pregnancy as well, like later on pregnancy, but I feel like my hands like totally play a part in that. For example, I got like 3 stains on my shirt the other day because I was eating french fries with ketchup and I kept dropping them on myself. So I can't wait for my hands to not be like this so that I stop dropping stuff. The next thing that I can't wait to do when I'm not pregnant anymore is sleep on my stomach. Oh my gosh, I miss this so much. Oh, so I was able to sleep on my stomach, not, actually I can't remember when I stopped sleeping on my stomach during my pregnancy, but I definitely did stop. I think when I started really showing, and I can't remember when that was, but I was able to sleep on my stomach for quite a bit. And you know, now obviously at 9 months pregnant, I'm not able to. I haven't been able to for several months. So I can't wait to do that again because I'm a stomach sleeper. I typically fall asleep on my back when I'm not pregnant. I typically fall asleep on my back and then I turn over and whatever during the night, sleep on my stomach, and I miss it so much. Gosh, I'm so tired of sleeping on my side. When I sleep on my side, it really hurts my hips, and it's just not comfortable. And I've typically now, 9 months pregnant, will fall asleep sitting up, fully sitting up, because of just other issues that I've got going on. It helps with the acid reflux a little bit. It helps with my hands not going numb as quickly. And then I will sleep on one side, then flip over and sleep on the other side. So I can't wait to sleep on my stomach. Another thing that I can't wait to do is to turn over in bed without so much discomfort. It hurts to turn over. My stomach, I don't know if that's what round ligament pain is. I don't know what it is, but whenever I am trying to either get up out of bed or I'm trying to settle myself on one side, and I have a wedge pillow that I stick underneath my stomach so that it can keep it sort of upright or not disturbed. It just hurts. It hurts so much. So I can't wait for that to be gone. A random thing that I can't wait to do is use retinol. I have really wanted to work on my skincare game. I have dark spots on my face. I think they probably got a little bit worse with pregnancy, which is normal. But I can't wait to start using retinol. So you're not supposed to use retinol while you're pregnant. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to feel more useful. I'm not used to not being able to do stuff, you know, like not being able to lift something and not being able to walk around the store for more than 15 minutes, not being able to get up off the couch without being in pain of some sort. So I can't wait to feel more useful, to be able to do things again. It's been a rough one. Like, that's been hard for me to grasp. Usually I'll grasp it once I try to do something and I have some sort of physical reaction to it. But yeah, that's been a little bit weird for me, so I can't wait to kind of get back to normal with that. I can't wait to refresh my closet. Maternity clothes are, I mean, they're comfortable, but so I can't wait to, I mean, I'm gonna say get back to my normal clothes. I understand that's not something that happens very quickly. But I can't wait to wear normal clothes again. And I am really excited about going through my closet and getting rid of stuff that I was holding on to from a much smaller size and that I just don't need anymore. And refreshing everything. Not buying 18 plaids from Old Navy every fall season, but maybe like 3 or whatever. And just getting some new stuff in there. I'm really excited to do that. I'm excited to walk Marley and take the baby on a walk we haven't been able to do that in a really long time because I've had a lot of, I mean, it's just been very uncomfortable for me to walk for any significant length of time. And it's been for a while. So I mentioned in one of my vlogs that I have had, I don't know if it's the true diagnosis, but something called I think it's called symphysis pubis dysfunction, where your pelvic and pubic bone area really hurts when you walk. And you know, of course it's getting ready to have a baby and do all that sort of stuff. It's just your body's way of preparing itself, but it is quite painful, and it's been really difficult for me to be able to, you know, like I said, walk her, which I feel bad about. You know, Chad's busy with his job, and you know, season's up again, so he's not really able to take her anymore, and I just feel bad about that. So I can't wait to be able to do that again, and then of course we can take the baby, and it'll be fun, and maybe just mom and Marley time. So looking forward to that. I cannot wait to sweat less. Oh my goodness, like right now I'm sweating. I sweat doing absolutely everything and nothing. It's amazing to me, and I can't wait. I can't wait until I don't sweat as much, because I live in Florida, so you know, we've got above 80 for probably 75% of the year, but I mean, in a 75-degree house with fans on, I'm still sweating. So I can't wait until that's done. I'm so excited to go to Food and Wine. Food and Wine Festival at Epcot at Disney, if you're unaware, is this thing that happens every single year, and they have these amazing food booths that have all these yummy, delicious foods and wines and drinks, and it's just so much fun. And I've gone almost every single year, probably in the last 10 years or so, and I want to go. I should be able to go this year. I am having her right now. I'm scheduled for a C-section, so I should have her on October 2nd, unless she decides to come earlier than that. Don't. And I'm hoping that I'll be up and running and like be able to go to Food and Wine before it ends November 12th. I hope I can go this year because I want to go. I love Food and Wine so much. And on that same token, I can't wait to go to Disney again. I haven't been to Disney since May, I think. So that was probably early on in my second trimester, maybe my late first trimester, I can't remember. But in my second trimester, I actually let my pass lapse, and I didn't, my annual pass. So I didn't go, but then I was like, well, it's gonna be so hot, and then I was having difficulty, you know, like it was starting to hurt to walk for long periods of time and all of that. So I haven't been to Disney in a really long time. I can't wait to go again. So I plan to go. I hope I can go in November, maybe. Fingers crossed. Again, along the same lines, I can't wait to ride roller coasters again. It really stinks that you can't ride a roller coaster when you're pregnant, but I totally get why. So I love roller coasters, I love thrill rides, so I can't wait to be able to go again to Disney, go to Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, and ride some thrill rides because they're some of my favorites. I can't wait to have a margarita again. Your girl has missed her margaritas. Oh, and like those frozen like things you can keep at home in the freezer. I can't wait to have one of those again. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go spinning again. I haven't been spinning in over a year. I sprained my ankle in September of 2017, and I haven't been since then. My ankle, for whatever reason, just didn't come back to its normal strength, and so I kind of waited throughout the rest of 2017, and then in 2018, sort of in the very beginning, we found out February 14th that we were 6 weeks pregnant. So I haven't done it since then. And I can't wait. I can't wait to do it again. I really miss spinning. I did sell my spin bike because we had to make room. This room was our storage kind of area where we kept all of our workout equipment and stuff like that. So I did sell my spin bike, but I can't wait to get back to classes. I've like toyed with the idea of getting a Peloton, but they're hella expensive. So I don't know about that, but I can't wait to do it again. My favorite form of exercise. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. I'm really excited to work on cookies when I'm no longer pregnant. And the reason why this is on the list is because, and why I can't really do it right now, is because of my hands. I have pregnancy carpal tunnel, which I didn't know was a thing, but I do have it. So my hands are, the tips of them are almost always numb. They hurt to close into fists. Sometimes they're so swollen that I can't do that. I have to wear braces when I sleep at night. Writing is really difficult. Doing anything with my hands for any length of time is really, really difficult. So I recently, I've always thought that I wanted to have a royal icing cookie business. So you know the cookies that are really, really beautifully decorated with royal icing. I've always wanted to do that as a side business. And I got to decorate some for my baby shower. And I love it, and I really want to do it again. And I want to kind of continue to perfect that, but I can't really do that right now. My hands just won't let me. It's too much for them right now. So I can't wait when I'm not pregnant anymore to do that, to spend some time working on that craft. I can't wait to be able to eat and breathe at the same time again. I can't wait to breathe again. I mean, come on, let's be real. Whew, I am out of breath doing absolutely everything. But just eating and breathing at the same time is sometimes a struggle. So I'm excited for the pregnancy to be over so that I can eat and breathe again at the same time. And also just breathe normally. And you guys, if for nothing else, I can't wait to not be pregnant anymore so that I don't belch anymore. Has anybody else had this happen to them during pregnancy? I am constantly, belch is the only word for it because a burp is not enough. It's not strong enough of a word. I am constantly belching, and it is so aggravating because I can't do anything about it. They are like unstoppable, and it's just so rude, and I can't do anything about it. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. So I really can't wait until that's not a thing anymore, because it's been my husband Chad says, well, now I don't have to say I'm sorry when I burp out loud because you're a lot. You're doing it a lot. I know, but I can't wait. I can't wait till that doesn't happen anymore. I can't wait to drink a Venti at Starbucks. When you're pregnant, you are supposed to limit your caffeine. I limited mine to under 200 milligrams per day, or yeah, per day. I didn't have caffeine every single day, but I did have caffeine. I didn't totally cut it out. So my favorite drink at Starbucks is a Venti iced white mocha with non-fat milk and no whip. And that is over 200 milligrams of caffeine. I think it's 4 shots of espresso, so it gets up there. So I have to get a grande, and for whatever reason, I feel like, anybody feel me here? Like a tall and a grande, there's almost no difference. You might as well get a grande. Or there's such a difference. What is it? I feel like there's not a big difference between a tall and a grande size, so you might as well get the grande. And then there's such a difference between a grande and a Venti as far as how much you get, and it's only like 60 cents more or something. So I always would get the Venti when I wasn't pregnant, but when you're pregnant, or when I had been pregnant, I would have to get the grande because it's 150 milligrams of caffeine and I had to be under my 200 limit. So when I'm not pregnant anymore, I can't wait to drink a Venti again because And from what I hear, I'm gonna need it. Another thing I can't wait to do when I'm no longer pregnant, wear all the shoes. I can't wait to wear more than just my Old Navy black flip-flops that were $2 because those are the only things that fit my soul and feet. I can't wait to wear all my other sandals that I have. I can't wait to wear my cute little athletic shoes. My feet have been swollen and I've had some major cankle action, which I don't normally have. My feet are normally, they're a little bit wider, like in the toe box area, but they're pretty thin. And like, I don't know, I've never had issues with them before, and I have had issues with them in this pregnancy. It's normal. You know, so we've got a lot of fluid in you, extra fluid and all that sort of stuff. I've tried to drink as much water as possible. I've tried, I usually keep them elevated if I can, but they still they'll swell up. It doesn't matter. So I can't wait to wear my pretty shoes again. I can't wait. And the last thing that I put on my list that I can't wait to do again when I'm not pregnant is wear my wedding rings. I haven't been able to wear them in a while. I took them off when my hands were really starting to get bad. And they were starting to swell. I went ahead and took them off. I missed the opportunity with this one. This one I cannot get off. I don't know if that's going to be a problem when I go for my surgery, but I can't get it off. So I can't wait to wear my wedding rings again. I miss them. They were so pretty and I love them so much. So that is my last, that is number 20, probably the most important thing. My 20th thing that I can't wait to do when I'm no longer pregnant. So, in the spirit of fun, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And put your thing that you couldn't wait to do when you were no longer pregnant in the comments below. Because I know that some other people, I'm sure you guys have things that I didn't even think of, but are totally valid, and I'm sure I've probably dealt with it, and I will be right there with you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.